We continue to introduce you to the 2011 Harvest Offering projects, chosen upon looking out across our local fields and those around the world. Our third project takes us into international territory, as we intend to underwrite $5,000 of the cost to send our teens to British Columbia next summer to serve Native Americans.
Well, this year we're going back for year number 12 to British Columbia, Campbell River. We're working with a Native Indian tribe that we've worked with over the course of those years. We're doing a basketball camp, which has been highly successful. We've really been able to get into the lives of the community, the adults as well as the children, and we've just really seen God make some real inroads into those people's lives. Obviously, we do this trip because we want to go and we want to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to a community that really has never heard of him. That's priority number one. Priority number two is obviously we're taking teenagers there because we want to give them, number one, ministry experience, and number two is to give them a sense of, you know what? Christianity isn't all about me. Church isn't all about me. It's about others and serving. Get our eyes off ourselves, and we hope that that's what's accomplished.
It was important to see the church behind us. It was really powerful to see it there, and while we're there, there are points where it's depressing, but when you know there's 300 to 400 people praying for you at home, it's amazing.
Yeah. On our missions trip to Campbell River, it was excellent to see the trip bring my family together as we worked together, different projects and jobs that we were required to do. As we worked together, it brought a unity not only to our family, but to our group as well.
I've been going to this trip for 4 years, and you never look at the money. People give with unconditional love, and when we get there, the people take from us. They don't care whether we spent money to get there or not. All they care about is our relationship with them. I ask you to think about that in sending a team this year, and whether it's kids who know nothing about Jesus, just send them with hearts willing, and they'll be there. And they'll spend time with people, and those people will realize that you're just not caring through your money, but you're caring back at home. You're praying for them, and you're caring for them all throughout the year.
Our fourth project helps those living in international places to better transition to life in the United States. Missionary kids from around the globe face the prospects of coming to live and work in the United States. Your gifts can help underwrite one of Barnabas International's MK Transition Seminars taking place in Cedarville next summer.
I work with Barnabas International, whose ministry is for the care of missionaries and missionary families around the world. So my role is specifically with MUCAPA, which is an MK organization on college campuses across the country. Part of what I do then are these reentry seminars that's meant to help MKs as they come back from their different parts of the world to a country that's their passport country, but they don't necessarily know it very well. And we want to try to help them make that adjustment, which is a pretty good size adjustment from growing up overseas to being in North America for college. And many times during those college years, their family is still very far away.
The MK seminar made a really good impression on me because it was basically the first kind of social thing I went to after getting back in the States, and it was just awesome to be able to hang out with people who understood where I was coming from for once and not asking me which country I liked better or am I glad to be home or awkward questions like that, and it was just a really loving community. So.
Last summer, 2010, Barnabas held its first MK seminar here at Cedarville, and I was really thrilled with the way that Grace people came together and helped me out. The Women of Grace class was huge in helping with snacks and bedding and all kinds of things, and they hosted us here for a meal, and we went to Craig and Kathy's for a meal one night, and I just really appreciated how Grace really got behind it and helped us out.
Without attending the MK seminar, I would have come into college without knowing how to relate to various American kids that I would meet, like not knowing what questions I would expect them to ask, what questions I would have to answer, and I would just have a really hard time trying to figure out how to relate to these kids.
Obviously the best thing was the relationships that were made. And it was really nice to be with people who understand you and who are there to encourage you, who know what you're going through and who can support you as you're going through something that only we as MKs would understand. It was probably the highlight of my summer.
Help us underwrite these ministries and more in our 2011 Harvest Offering.